What's up guys, Caden here. Today we're going to be creating a party killing Aboleth miniature on a budget and on a time crunch. You're going to need some high density insulation foam you can pick up at Lowe's or Home Depot or your neighbor's wall, some wire cutters, a lighter, a razor blade, painting supplies, a hot glue gun, a frick ton of hot glue sticks, and a little bit of creativity. So first thing you're going to want to do is grab that hunk of insulation foam and sketch out the shape that you want. We're going to be doing an aboleth, so I did this little snaky shape. Break out your Boy Scout totem chip and get whittling. We're going to be focusing on the form, not the texture at this point. We'll get to that later. Next, I grabbed that wire, snipped it to the appropriate length, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. I used the lighter to heat up the end so that it would stab into the foam easier. This is unnecessary, you don't have to do this. I don't even think it helped that much. So just use your level 20 strength to jam it in there. Use a little bit of hot glue to secure the wire and the foam. So we're going to be using a metric frick ton. Oh man, I forgot to put that on the materials list at the beginning of the video. How did I forget that? That's so important. We're going to be using a metric frick ton of glue sticks. So now I went into building up the tentacles of the aboleth with the hot glue gun and the glue sticks. I would build them up a little bit more than I did, so really build those bad boys up, make them real fat. Now I went into the texture. This is where you're going to want to break out that giant bag of glue sticks and focus on where there would be folds and creases of the aboleth as it's kind of hunched over. Use the lighter to clean up any of the stringy bits, but be careful. I, as you can see, burnt the underside of the foam with the lighter. I wasn't very careful. So be more careful than me. Don't light your foam on fire, and your aboleth will turn out great. That's a goblin guarantee. So here I got some parchment paper and hot glued out the shape of like a fin. I wanted to put a fin on the top of this bad boy. Then I carved out a little hole in the mouth of the aboleth and used the lighter to smooth it out and expand it. Dropped some blobs of hot glue on the parchment paper for eyeballs for later, and then attached that fin I made to the back of the aboleth. Slapping those eyes that we made onto the top and putting a layer of hot glue as an eyelid. And this is where that old Domino's gift card comes in. You cut it into little triangles for the teeth and put a small layer of hot glue and slam those teeth in there. And then I moved on to adding some texture to the base because I wanted this aboleth to be in water. Grab that Mod Podge mixed with black paint. Don't be conservative at all with this step. You really need to make sure that the foam is completely covered for the spray on primer. Now it's just a matter of painting the miniature. Add some base coats, some dry brush highlights, some differentiating colors to the tentacles and to the fins. Make sure to make that mouth nice and red and bloody and scary. I tried adding some texture. Don't do that. That was stupid. This model's not good enough for that. Just dry brush it and call it a day. If you really want a good miniature, you've come to the wrong place. We're a bunch of goblins here. And don't forget those soul-sucking black eyes of the aboleth. So that's that, guys. You can create your own team-killing aboleth yourself. Just grab some hot glue guns and some band-aids for when you burn yourself, and have at it. Let me know how yours turned out, and if you liked the process. Be sure to hit subscribe and like if you like my content, so that way I know to make some more, and keep crafting. It's pretty simple. You're gonna need some high density insulate.